Record. All right.
Thank you, Deborah. Yay.
Not a problem.
All right. Okay.
You want to announce us?
And what?
You want to announce the night or what it is?
Yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight on our kickoff for our abundance experience for the next 90 days. This is our second round, and I see a bunch of people on here who this is their repeat second time doing this, and then I see some new people. So welcome everyone. I'm excited for people on this call to share what they called in last time. I would love to hear what you called in. So I want to take some time tonight to share that, just to help all of you newbies, encourage you about what we've been working on and calling in. So, all right. So right now, if you have your gratitude oil, grab that. And then we're going to put in your hand. So I might as well put some more in here. Breathe it in. And then I just want you to, find something that you're grateful for and bring it in towards your heart. Okay, awesome. And then let's do abundance next. Now I go through gobs and gobs of abundance. So if you guys are not stocked up on this oil, you're going to want to be well stocked in this. I diffuse this next to my door every single day. So I'm like, I want all the abundance to walk through or come through that door, whatever it looks like, you know? Okay, so our first round, I want us to say this together. I am ready and open to receive abundance. I am ready and open to receive abundance. I am ready and open to receive abundance. Okay, awesome. So as you are putting your abundance oil on a couple times a day, throughout the day, I want you to say that I am ready and open to receive abundance, because you are like getting ready, you're calling it in and you're getting everything ready to receive all that abundance. Okay. Next is either your believe or your envision, whichever one you want to have. All right. Envision. Deborah, I'll do that one. All right. So now we're going to take the time to envision those things, abundance, whatever that is that you want to call in. We need to be able to envision that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just add my belief, because I just think, okay, we just filled our hearts with gratitude. We just put our abundance on to call in abundance, and then we're envisioning our future. And then believe, I feel like it's kind of like the topping on the ice cream or the cherry on top, right? Because we need to believe that all of this is going to happen, because if you don't believe it, you're not going to receive it. So it's important to do all of these. But gratitude is a must every single day. You must have gratitude. The more you have gratitude in your life, the more you're going to be able to call those things in, and you'll see the results of that. Okay, awesome. All right. So I want to go ahead and get started. I just want to, I would like everyone to share tonight and just, I would like for everyone to share what you would like to get out of the next 90 days, or why did you join our group for the next 90 days? I think it's fun to share. But then I would like those of us who've been in this group. I see Jessica, you're on my screen right now. I know you've got big things to share, and I would love to hear it. I personally have some big things to share too.
Yay!
That I've called in, and it's crazy awesome. But so I want to see whoever has repeated what you've called in and how did it work. So Jessica, let's start with you.
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so I'll try to be quick. When we did this the first time back, I want to say it was August, we started. We did our vision boards. I've always wanted to do a vision board, never did one. Finally, Carrie and I were like, look, we're doing this. We're doing our vision board. She did this crazy, like, creative thing. I just did a poster board. But one of the pictures that I put on was of two women. One was proposing to the other because we wanted to be engaged. We've been together for 7.5 years. It's time. The finances just haven't been there. So I was like, you know what? I don't have to worry about the how. Put it on my vision board. There you go. 5 months later, I don't even know, like, I can't even explain it. We were in the position to buy our bridal sets and we got engaged this past Saturday. And I am just like, 5 months, really? I really thought it would be another year at least. Like, I'm not even kidding, but I really just put it up there. I have a picture of it on my phone of my vision board. So I'm always seeing my vision board, always, everything that's on there. And we're still blown away. We're just like, wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
So that's the big thing. That's the huge thing. I did want to tell you really quick. I learned something really awesome today. I was looking for a Steve Harvey video for my daughter because she's going through some tough stuff.
Yeah.
And there was this video that he did, and I was looking for it, and I found what I thought was the video. So I click on it, and it's like, oh, that's not the video. But hey, hang on, sorry. He's talking about how he called this white car for his wife's birthday into fruition 2 weeks before her birthday, and I was like, and he goes, go read Habakkuk 2. Go read Habakkuk 2, verse 2. Do what it says. It literally says, and the Lord replied, write down the revelation so that a herald can run with it. Okay, that may not be verbatim, but that's basically what it says. Write down the revelation so that a herald can run with it. And I'm like, on the day we're starting the abundance thing, really, God, you are amazing. So just had to share those two things with you guys. I'm so excited for this round.
Amazing. Yay, thank you for sharing that. That was so good.
Absolutely.
And you look so good. I've like missed you. I haven't seen your face in how long, you know?
Thank
like
you.
I love it. Your hair looks great and everything. You got it cut, didn't you?
Say it again.
You got your hair cut, didn't you?
I did. I just cut it last week, so I'm still like trying to keep the, like, I wanted bangs, but now I'm like, did I really though? Because they're like in my way.
I love it. Well, you look great. Fantastic. And congratulations.
Thank you.
That is so good.
So yeah, this stuff works. I'm telling you, it works. I'm so happy to be back with you guys again.
Yes, I'm so happy you're here. Yay. Okay. Anybody else want to share something that you like, that you were here last time and you've called in? I would love to hear anything.
Did you ask me?
It could be anybody.
Oh, I only did it for 30 days. I didn't do the full 90 days, but I kept calling in what I wanted to earn. And I feel like even just in the 30 days that I did, it got the ball towards what I was calling in. I got an appointment with a chiropractor to start working with the iToby scan in his office. So that's a follow-up I need to do this month and start making that into actual planning and appointments, right? So that starts with the money and hopefully customers, etc. You know, like it all just snowballs from there. I'm currently, the raindrop is starting to get some feet. So we'll see how long it takes to get legs and get that running. Then the other thing I got going is I've been waiting to learn a technique called sensitivity testing, and the lady finally reached back out to me, and I'm in the process of learning that technique, which partnered with the oils, I'll be able to tell somebody if the oil is good for them or not good for them. And that's key, because everybody says, well, not all oils are good for you. You're right, they're probably not. But you know what? I know how to fix that for you. Come here and we'll do that. And so that's something else that will be just another way to earn funds to do what I want to do, but then be able to be accurate with people at the same time. So I'm looking forward to learning more of that. I've had 2 test subjects already. I just need to do some more practicing. And she says it'll take about 2 years to get comfortable doing this technique. So I'm on the roll. I'm in training.
Wow, that's awesome. Great job.
I'm excited.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. That is great. Very good. Okay. Anybody else that was here? Steve, did you have anything? You called in a new job, didn't you? Or how did that work?
I did call in a new job, and it did happen, and then I got laid off.
Okay.
And I continued to call in more work, and the same thing happened again. So now I'm out of work again, so I'm calling in work again.
Okay.
And between now, the beginning of this, and midway point, I hope to have my screen fixed. We all can see my ugly mug.
Well, I miss seeing your face, so I would enjoy that too.
Well, thank you.
So awesome. Thanks for sharing, Steve.
Yeah.
And we're believing that it's coming. So for sure.
I do.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and share mine. So last year I said 2 affirmations. Now, one of them I got, like, when I said it, I just completely lit up and I was so excited about it. And then the other one I would say, but I noticed a shift in myself. It like didn't light me up. It didn't make me completely like, but so I will tell you, the one that made me light up is, and was, or still is, I don't know, is I am so happy and so grateful that I am happily in love with my best friend, and we are traveling all over the US by December of 2023 or sooner. So in December, my friend Marlene, she's another diamond, she got a hold of me and she's like, Laura, did you see the invite to the diamond trip that they're having us come out to Utah in January? And I'm like, no, I didn't see it. I'm glad you got a hold of me. She had seen it before I did. They just announced it or something. So she's like, do you want to go? And I'm like looking at it and I'm like, okay, yeah, because I only have to pay for my flight. I don't have to pay, like it all just fell into alignment. And then, so I started crying after, like when I realized, I'm like, Lord, this is it. I'm starting to travel again, because I took the whole 2022 year off from traveling just to focus on the kids and I, and for healing and all the things. So that was just a sign to me that I'm like, I feel like part of my affirmation is coming true, because I got to start traveling again. And I'm like, maybe I'm my own best friend. I didn't know exactly what that was. So, but I just felt it. So then I get to Utah and Marlene wants to go early. So we get to Wednesday night and she's like, Laura, I want to go to corporate on Thursday. And I want to go do some things there before the kickoff dinner on Thursday night. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm always game for flying in early and, getting myself settled, and especially with the time change and the mountains and all the things. So we went. And then I had posted on Facebook Thursday morning a picture of the mountains and then my affirmation. I just felt like I was supposed to put that out there. Well, a couple hours later, lo and behold, there's this person that had kind of caught my attention back in, I would say, October, November. And we finally like officially met for the first time when I was there. And I looked at Marlene and I said, I am going to, and I'm not ready to go out with his name yet. So, but I said, I'm going to date him. And I really like him. And Marlene was like, what? And I'm like, I know. So needless to say, the whole entire weekend, things were coming together. Like there was this force, this gravitational pull, and it was like everywhere. There he was, there I was, like, and then we were like together, and he had lunch with me, and he's like, I got it. He gave me his phone number and we were texting. And then I said, well, I want to go on the museum tour. And he's like, I'll take you. And I'm like, okay. And so like all of it was just, and
That's so exciting.
yes. And I didn't want to
can
leave
barely
the
contain it. Oh,
side.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy for you. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. So then I have to fly back to Michigan and he's in Utah. And we're like, well, I don't know how this is going to work, but I said, let's have a date. And so we had a Zoom date for 4.5 hours. I DoorDashed him food and I got food and we were eating our dinner on Zoom. And it was 4.5 hours was our first kind of date, I guess. And it felt like 5 minutes went by. And then we did more, and we've done more and more and more and more and more Zoom talking this whole month. Needless to say, I'm getting on the plane tomorrow and I'm going to Utah to see him for the weekend. So,
Oh my God.
I know. So here we are.
Sweet.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Wow, that was quick. Like, aren't you amazed by the quickness of how these things are happening? Like,
yeah,
wow.
like I'm still like, what is happening here? Especially that weekend, because Marlene is the one who like is watching it all go down.
Right.
And she's like, at the end, she's like, I can't even believe any of that. It just happened. And I'm like, I know.
Was that
That
big
is-
Uyghurs, by the way?
Yeah. So fun. Anyway,
I
That's
love
so
her as a
awesome.
partner.
so whatever you and what?
I said I love Marlene Uyghurs as a partner.
Oh, you're
'cause
cutting
I
in and out. We
enjoyed
can't
her
hear
at
you.
Silver-
Yeah, it's Marlene.
Yep, I enjoyed her. I enjoyed hanging out with her at the Silver Leadership Retreat. So that
Okay.
was so much
Yeah,
fun.
she's
She was
fun.
awesome to hang with.
Good. She is. She was my travel buddy on that trip, and we traveled really great together. So it was fun. But yeah.
Yay.
Oh, that is so
anyways,
exciting.
Yeah.
So my point is, whatever you're going to write out for the next 90 days that you're going to say, it's going to be so much, it's going to, whatever it is, it's going to bring you so much joy. It's just going to light you up. Because the other one was like, but this one, whoo, and here we are. So I'm working on my new 90-day affirmation as we speak. And I feel like I've kind of gotten it, but I got to keep practicing to make sure it lights me up. And I feel like it does. So still working. So, all right. Tammy spoke. Mara, what were you, why did you decide to join our group?
I want to give doing the business a shot,
Okay.
more than I have. I haven't really tried to do anything since COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Yeah, awesome. Okay, I love it. Thank you for sharing. That's great. Okay.
Is it the Young Living business? Is that what you're doing?
yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. And my affirmation is going to be Young Living this time too. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay if we use the same one we used last time if we really don't feel like we gave it our all and like I know I didn't give it my all. That's why I'm doing it again. 'Cause-
absolutely. As long as it makes you light up.
Oh, it does. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I have
good.
not forgotten you. You know what I'm talking about, and I have not
I
forgotten you.
do.
We
Yeah.
just haven't made anything happen with it yet, but it's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
And so we'll talk about, I want to hear what that is again and what date you put on it, because that's key, is what I feel like is the date.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, Deborah, what would you like to, or why did you join the abundance group?
Well, first of all, I'm really out of my element because it's at 8 p.m. tonight. So this is a big flipping deal for me to be on a late night call.
Yeah,
So
right.
that is above and beyond what I normally do, just so everybody knows that when you don't
Oh, you're
have,
cutting out. You're freezing up.
okay, it does this to me. Am I better now?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. I have yet to get consistent with being on an abundance book mindset like this, but I started my own group on every other Tuesday nights to explore other ways to help boost. And this is out of my element to be out so late, so I'm repetitively telling myself it's time to do something totally changing, to be out later in the evening, to connect with all their team members, to hear what they have to do, so I can feel and understand and appreciate the journey.
Okay.
My journey has always been to be independent, to travel like you, and to do those things. You know that.
Good.
My whole goal, I think, is to be here to help.
Deborah, I think you're freezing up. I'm so sorry. Can you we're not able to hear you. Do you think you could type something in the chat for us?
Yep. To help support.
Or
Maybe turn her
turn
camera
your
off.
video off.
Yeah, maybe turn your video off. It might help.
Okay.
Now try.
Is that better?
That is actually better. Good. Okay.
I want to actually be here for all the different Zoom gatherings, so I can help others to achieve and feel the passion, so I can help those on my personal team that I'm doing every other Tuesday night to bring in and understand what harnessing their why, and to help lift them up to better their life, and know that we can all do our best to help encourage each other. Does that make sense? It's not even I don't even have my explanation that I had in my book a long time ago was
okay. I think I got some of that. You were still cutting out quite a bit. Okay. Would you mind writing that?
See if you can hear this. Living my true potential on the road with my best friend Craig, and seeing places, exploring where we've never done before, and to help serve with our gifts and talents that God gave us, and sharing the oils while building a team.
Oh, I like that. That's great. Okay. That's good. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
Very good. Thank you. I'm glad we got to hear that last part, because you were kind of, it was choppy there for a minute. So that's good.
Good.
Yay.
Glad to hear that. I will keep the video off so that way you can
hear me. It does help for sure. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Okay, Leah.
Well, I wanted to rejoin since I didn't finish the first one, but I will say the little bit I did do, I did have a couple of huge successes. I was looking for a new job and I wanted a certain salary, and I was offered an old new job. I've been offered a job that I had held for 23 years. Wow. It came open again, and so I was offered that job, and the salary was had increased to where my affirmation was the salary I wanted. So I
Yeah.
had two huge successes with my affirmations, and I was really bummed because I let life take hold of me and couldn't fully do those 90 days, but things have settled down and I'm excited. And I liked how you worded today, you know, the affirmation lighting you up. It kind of gave me chills and I like that. So I'm excited to prep a couple more and see what happens in the future.
Good. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you for that. That's very good. Okay, well, congratulations. So I'm just going to ask you, because you and I were in Traverse City. Are you in Brighton now, or where are you?
Howell.
Howell. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
It was quick.
Did you move right after I saw you?
I'm trying to remember when I saw you. It was pretty quick.
October, November or something.
Yeah, we moved in on the 17th of December. So it was probably within a month of seeing you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Howell also.
Who is?
Mara.
Oh, cool. Hi.
That would be so fun. And Mara, what didn't you tell me you wanted me to come and do Cytoscans? So
I do.
awesome, you guys. We'll get that going. I will come for sure.
Yeah, because we'll need an updated one here in I think another month or so.
Okay, very cool.
Figuring out my affirmation, but I've had a little bit of an idea of maybe doing like a book club where we cover a certain like essential oil book.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no clue how to like put together a book club or anything.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Well, and we kind of are in a book club right now, going through the workbook, right?
Right.
And you're going to be using all your oils, so
yeah,
I like that. I like that idea, though. That sounds
but
like
kind of setting it up like a class.
And what?
Like sort of setting it up like a class.
Oh yeah. Okay. I like this brainstorming. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still kind of it out.
Yeah, that's great. Very good.
Doesn't Beverly Banks on Wednesday at noon do books? She does.
Yeah, they're doing a good one, I think, about cancer or something.
I'll put the link in the chat.
Oh, cool. Thank you. That's great. Okay, so I think Tammy, I want to hear, I know you were talking about what you called in. So let's talk about, I would love to talk about what we want to call in now. So Mara wants to call in Young Living. Deborah, from what I make sure I heard, you were at the end there, you're calling in to be able to travel with Craig and run your Young Living business, right?
Yes, and to serve God with our gifts and talents and share the oils.
Okay, awesome. So as you're saying that affirmation, I would like for you to be more specific with that.
Oh, okay.
And I want you to hone in on some kind of a date, whatever you end up being specific about, hone in on a date.
Okay, May 1st this year.
Hey, that's my birthday. That's a great date.
Fun, you guys. Very cool.
Wow.
I like this. Yes. So, and then you'll want like something to, I mean, a lot of times, like in the book, she'll talk about, I am so happy and so grateful for blank, whatever it is that you're calling in. So right now I am working on a new one, and I don't know if I have all the words down yet, but I am so happy and so grateful that I have or that I am helping 10 people hit silver by June of 2023 or sooner. So I'm just going to keep practicing that. I feel like that one fills me, and it, you know, I'm just going to keep practicing that one. But that's the one I'm working on right now. So you want to be like whatever it is, and then be specific with your date and time frame. But you want to put or sooner, because I mean, look at mine. I'm so happy and so grateful. December 2023, and then or sooner. So how
Right.
about January? Okay. But
Hey,
anyway,
Laura,
yeah.
where are you pulling these affirmations from? From within the book, or you said you're making them up yourself?
Well, in the book, Catherine is going to be, she talks about those affirmations, but it says, I'm so happy and so grateful. That piece is in the book. And then it also talks about a time frame. You have to put like a date on it.
So we make our own. We come up with it ourselves.
You're going to come up with your own affirmation, whatever your heart's desire is that you want to call in during the next 90 days.
Okay. All right. Thanks
Yep.
for solidifying that.
Yeah, absolutely. And another trick that I've learned is, and I didn't even know this was a trick. I was on my last Jack Canfield call last week, and he was talking about John, or one of our speakers from the Abundance Experience. It's a guy. I think it's John. It's not John Akoff. Anyways, I can't think of his name, but Jack was saying that it's even better to say your affirmation while you're moving. So whether you're working out or somehow you're walking or you're doing some kind of movement, well, that is so true, because guess what I was doing? The best time for me to ever say my affirmation, that I really like put total 100% focus on my affirmation, is I have this what do you call it? A lymphatic Life Pro system that you got. Tammy, what's that? You have one.
The Itovi scan?
No, where you stand in it, it moves your whole lymphatic system.
Oh, I don't know what the proper name for it is.
I know. Anyways, it's a machine.
The huge ass vibrator.
Yeah, it's a vibration plate. There we go. That's the name.
Is that the name of it? There you go.
Vibration plate. Yeah, it's amazing. I love it. So it moves your entire lymphatic system. So I do that. It's like 10-minute increments. So however many times a day you choose to do it. But they say 10 minutes equals like a mile walk. So I love it. So I get on there, and that is when I say my affirmation. And that affirmation moved me so much that it made me cry. And I said that every day. And I'm like, and it's true, I was moving on that thing, but I didn't know that was a thing until Jack just said it last week, that this famous person, whoever it is, said the best time to say your affirmation is when you're moving. It's just something about it. And I'm like, oh my word, that's what I did.
Yeah.
So yeah. So just something to think about on that. All right. So this week, and Jessica, I would like your feedback on this. And then the rest of you too, but Jessica was the most consistent, I would say, on the calls with me for the 90 days, every week. And so what do you guys think about, instead of weekly, if we went to bi-weekly? What do you think, Jessica? Or do you think weekly is like the thing? I'm just curious what your first thoughts are.
First thoughts, I like the weekly. I'm not gonna lie. I like that accountability. I like that, like, you know what I mean? I could see bi-weekly working. It's not that I don't see bi-weekly being effective. I really like the weekly.
The weekly. Okay. And what do you guys, the rest of you, I'd like to hear any input on that. I'm open to doing weekly as long as you guys are showing up and participating. And,
right.
You know, it gets a little harder when
it's just me and Laura.
Exactly. So I'm like, well, maybe that's the thing we shouldn't be doing. We could do like every other week. And so I would like to
do that.
Yeah.
I think for me, weekly would probably be better.
Okay. So Mara's weekly. Okay. Tammy, what about you?
Right now I'm good with weekly because Thursdays are generally my day off. But that is also the only day I get to book any appointments and raindrop techniques. So just depends on what time. Usually I'm trying to book them around 4 or 5 o'clock so that it's before dinner, and then I'm available in the evening. So it just depends on other people's schedules as well. But
Okay.
weekly at this point should be good.
Okay. Okay. Good. Steve, how about you?
I'm good either way. I like the weekly because it keeps me accountable,
Okay.
and
I like it.
I
Okay.
could work harder, to make sure I am accountable if we did bi-weekly.
Okay. Good. And then Deborah, what do you think?
Yeah, weekly is actually best. I know that
Okay.
I'm doing my share class every other week, only for that factor on Tuesday, but I might switch
Okay.
to Thursday before this because then it lines up with everything else we're doing.
Okay. And
So
Leah,
perfect.
how do you? Yeah, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. That's great. Leah, what do you think?
I say weekly. I've made
Okay.
the commitment to be weekly.
Okay. Well, awesome. Then we will just stick with weekly. We're good. Okay. I just thought, well, let's take some feedback on that. So thank you for that, everyone. All right, we got this. We're gonna stick to weekly. So this coming week, I would love for you guys to go ahead and work on your vision boards. So go through the book, go through the piece where she's going to talk about vision boards. This week, go through and you guys, just decide, those of us who have been like Jessica, you've had some things checked off your vision board. I know I'm looking at my vision board right now. I have 2 of them in my room right now because I had one that I made in a little while ago, and then I have the most recent 90-day, right? And I'm like, I think it might be fun to make up a new vision board. I don't know. I might even go to Utah and be like, hey, what do you think about making up a vision board together? That sounds kind of fun to me. So, and he is like goofy like I am, so it's perfect. To be crazy
so
and like
great.
do that, right?
Put
So
each other's pictures on your vision boards.
and what?
Put each other's pictures on your vision boards. Like, hey, let me snap a picture. Put each other's picture on there.
Yeah.
By the way, who you were thinking of was John Asseroff.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I just said
Awesome.
him because he's in the acknowledgement part of the book.
Right. I'm like, it's John something. I'm like, thank you for that. That's
Yeah,
great.
he was in The Secret too.
Yeah. Okay. So he like, who knew that the movement thing. So yeah.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, it does. So let's work on our vision boards this coming week. And then next Thursday, you guys are going to bring them together. So you can just like, go to your I just went to the dollar store and bought cheap little foam board or whatever. I just picked everything up from the dollar store, really. If you guys like need ideas, I mean, I can grab mine. Hold on. This is my vision board from this last time, and I underlined love here, but lots of hearts. But our family's gathering place, sit long, talk much, laughed often. This is us. My home is full of love and kindness. That's been super important to me. I am strong, beautifully worthy. I choose to rest in those truths. I've definitely been working on those things for me mentally too. So lots of different things. So just, find your board, put whatever it is that you want there. I'm still envisioning this 5th wheel, and whatever that looks like for me. I still want that. So, but yeah, here we are. So whatever, I think I'm gonna work on a 3rd vision board. Why not?
I'm gonna replace something on mine. Funny enough, there's something on there that I'm like, yeah, I'm not really feeling that anymore. I'm just gonna put a picture over it of what I do want now.
Yeah.
And yeah, can I show mine real quick?
Oh, please, yes.
Okay, because mine is done. So let's see if I can get it
awesome.
all in here. There's
there's yours. Yes, that's good.
the wedding we're planning on.
Oh my word, that's awesome.
But this director of communications, this opportunity kind of never, it still could one day.
Oh, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, okay. Do I need to be back on camera? Can you hear me now?
This is better. Yeah.
Okay. So the director of communications that I have at the top here, that never like came about. It just kind of, it still could, but it's just not something that I absolutely desperately want right now. My affirmation is what I desperately want right now. So I need to find a picture to represent that and kind of just put it over it and just replace it. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm not changing mine for the most part. I like mine, and I'm not changing it.
Great.
So
That's good. Good.
there you
Yep,
go.
I love it. All right. So anybody else happen to have a vision board next to them? Or Steve, did you make one last time? Tammy?
I
never did, no.
Okay.
I started one. I keep cutting
Okay.
out pictures. I just need to glue things on.
Okay. Yeah. So I say finish it.
And the
Right.
thing is that I've heard other people where they just have like a vision notebook. So as they think on the things that they want, they just add it to their notebook, and then it's kind of like an ongoing thing. And I'm like, I like that idea too, because you get these ideas and you don't always have time to do the artsy thing, but you can quickly draw what you want on your page.
Oh.
So even like a quick scrapbook type of thing where you can draw or write down in words what you want, right? Your affirmations, all those things in your book. And then that's something that at night before bed, you just kind of flip through. And when you reach that any one goal, you put the date on it, right? And then as you go through all these books, you now are seeing how all these things are coming to fruition and manifestation, and you're dating that. Got this here, got this there. And I'm like, I like that idea too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that will actually be talked about in the book during this process. It's called I think it's the 101 bucket list.
Yep.
And I actually had started that, I don't know, a while ago. And I love to pull that up. I just pulled that out, I think, last week, because I like to go and see. And the things that are, happen, I'm like, oh, there's another one to highlight. That happened. But I keep adding to that list. Like, I don't have 101 on it, but it's going to keep changing and adding and updating it. So yeah, absolutely. That's great, Tammy, to also have that. So yep. In fact, I want to get my other vision board because I have two, right? Because I've checked a lot of those things on this one too.
Is the other one the one the dog ate?
Yes, the corner. The dog got a hold of this.
I love
said
it.
Family. I'm like, oh, that's great. But, so see, I did this in January of 2021. That's the last time I think we had our leaders retreat, and it was up north in Gladwin. So I had gone to the beach like 2 years in a row. I went to Florida, but this one is the one that really gets me. Can you guys see this? I can't see my own picture, so then I don't even know what I'm showing you. Hold on. Let me find myself. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the road to wellness, I put that on there. I didn't even really know what that meant at the time, but I knew I needed wellness. And man, that is like mental wellness. Like, I really turned into that, but I wasn't even I was still in denial in January of 2021 about everything, right? So yeah, that's huge for me, is I came out of denial and I have been down the road of wellness for all this time. Believe in yourself, play. I've been playing more. Working on negative thoughts will not be welcome. That's been a huge one for me. So just, let's see. Oh, you will be able to do what you love and offer what is best for your family. I mean, that has been big. So these are just, both of these have had stuff come true on them. So that's why I want to make another one. Why not? The more the better. I have a whole room of vision boards, I guess, eventually, but yeah. Okay, we're at the almost at the top of 9 o'clock here. So anybody have any questions? We'll meet back together next week. So our homework for next week is just have fun playing, find things online, go to the dollar store, whatever, just play with your vision boards. And then next week, we're all going to share them together. And also think about what you want your big affirmation to be. You could be 1 or 2, whatever, but make sure that it fills your heart and makes you like, it moves you deeply. And then make sure it has like a date on it. And I encourage you just to, you know, really work that piece through. But I'm so happy and so grateful is like really important at the beginning, because we always want to be full of gratitude. So, and then bring it back next week and share what it is and work on that. Say it out loud. See if that's the one for you. Okay. Anybody have any questions? We're good? Okay. Well, this is a great first call. So thank you so much for being here, everyone.
Just a big thank you to you for redoing it. It's a commitment on your part, and I so appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm glad you're here for the second round. So
Me too.
I enjoy it.
Thank you, Laura.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. All right. Talk to you guys next week.
Have
And
a
thanks
great
for
trip.
recording, Deborah. Thank
Yep.
you.
Have fun this
Bye.
weekend.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.